Do you feel the vibes?
Hello everybody, today we'll be making another Scratch game. It's called High in the Clouds, a playing game. So, right now what you're seeing is all you need to make this game. First thing you need is a biplane. As you see here, this is how to make it. All you need to do is get your rectangle tool, choose the color you want your plane to be, and first make this big rectangle you see here. Then make a smaller square on top of this big rectangle, and make two very skinny rectangles in the front of this big rectangle, and put another rectangle on top of these two skinny ones to make the cockpit. After that, get a different color, preferably gray, and make a circle. And also make another rectangle with a black circle to be the wheels. And now you're all done. You also need a cloud here. So let's go see. If I zoom in a bit, you see here, all you have to, I'll just put this. So as you see, I didn't make the best cloud, but really it's fine because you really don't need a good cloud. So anyways, you also have to make this variable called score, and you'll be ready to go. First things first, we should make the plane keep on moving, it should keep on moving, and also set everything properly. So what you do is say, when green flag clicked, set score to 0. Also, I almost forgot, but your background has to be pretty basic. All you need is some type of ground and the sky. Preferably, in my choice, the blue, and with this effect on it. So what this does is, well, I can't show you right now. But I'll just make another backdrop and I'll show you. If you look at this, it makes it top to bottom. If you see this, well, if I get rid of that, it makes it like that. If you saw this one, it's more deep in the middle. So what you can do, just let me just undo that. You can use this, and you have a pretty good background. So yeah, I have that there. I guess you could use that as a reference. But anyways, let's go back here. When green flag clicked, set score to 0. Then we say to point in direction 90, which makes it point right. After that, we say go to -123x, and whatever y the ground is. So my y is -19. Let's just do this. As you see, it starts right there. Now, next thing we should do is say repeat until touching color, and make this color the ground. So if this ever crashes, it will stop the moving. So say move, and take a plus block here, and say 2 steps plus the score you have. So the higher your score, the faster the plane goes. And also make sure the score is visible. After that, say if x position is greater than, so get the greater than block, and get the x position block in the motion section. So the x position is greater than 239. 239. what it does is set x to negative 240. See, as you see right here, the plane is moving, but every time it hits the edge, it just goes back. That's what we wanted. After we do that, we just make the plane say, and go in here to find the join block, and type in uscored. And then put the score block in. So once it crashes, it allows the code to make this happen. And what this does is say, right now it says you scored and then the score here. So that's one thing we're done with. So yay, we're done with one thing already. After we're done with this, let's continue with the movement of the plane. It's very simple. All you have to go is to go into events and take a 2 space, and then make this the up arrow and this the down arrow. And then in motions, take this one and put this into the down and put this one into the up. Turn this to 5 degrees and turn this to 5 degrees. And you're all set. I just want to give you a reminder that maybe some of these numbers won't fit for you. As you see right now, we have a flyable plane, but once we immediately crash, it says you scored 0. So, because we have a score of 0. So now that works. And let's go on to the cloud. When we are in the cloud, you just have to say forever move negative 1 step. So forever it's going to be going like that. Negative 1. After that, let's say for it, say that if touching the edge, so say, get an if, touching edge, go to, we'll say set x to 216. So, not exactly 216 though, because 216 will make the cloud touch the edge again, and then it's stuck there. So, make it about here, and then just take that x coordinate, which for me, in my case, is y79. So, get your x coordinates, sorry. So, my x coordinates are 148, about 148. So I'll go into motions and then say set x to 148. So now we've done that, we can say if touching sprite 1, so if touching the plane, then go to x 216, or not 216, go to x 188. So it comes over here, it spawns over there. So say if touching sprite 1, go to x 188 or whatever your x is here. So let's go there and see. I was just seeing what x188 is. That's x1888. So Let's just change that to 188. And then also say pick random, so that it randomizes the Y position, so the cloud can be here, it can spawn here or here after it's touched by the sprite or biplane. So just say if touching sprite 1, go to X, whatever you had up here, and then say pick random of -20, 120. So let's put -120 here, and then say to 140, +140. So it can go from all the way down here, -120, right there. So it can go from all the way down here to all the way up there. So we have a big space for where the cloud can come. And then say just change score by 1. Well, put that in the if block. And say play sound water drop, so just go here. I already have water drop, I just got it. I accidentally clicked it twice. So after I have water drop there, I'll just say to play the sound water drop. And you're done with your game. Let's just test it out. As you hear there, we heard that water drop sound. And as you see, I scored 4 here, and the score is 4 there. There's one thing you could do. There's just one thing though. As you see, it's saying you scored 4 when you can just see the score there. So put a hide variable down there and put a show variable up here. So when it starts, you can only see this, but after you crash, you can only see this. So let's try that again. So right now we can see the score, but if we go up and try turning around here, okay, and there we go. Luckily I didn't crash, but let's pretend I crashed. As you see, the score just vanished to make you look here, which just makes it a bit more fun. Well, not fun, but it just makes it so that you don't feel like, why is it showing the score here while it's also showing the score here? And then it's just going to be just not as good as it would be if it just goes away and you can see it here. Because sometimes people don't even look at that, and sometimes just people turn this off. Well, it's turned off right now, so anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and goodbye!